Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Whiskey Note Podcast, episode 5.
Episode 5.
What we're doing today? What whiskey we're trying to do? Don't you laugh at me like that. You think I'm prepared for these kind of things?
I know.
What have we got in front of us today?
So, Dave, we've got an award-winning whiskey today.
Oh,
It's a bottle of whiskey, so it is. It's the award-winning Best Single Malt of the Year, GlenAllachie 12.
Ooh.
I know, I'm excited about this one, guys. I'm buzzing to give it a go.
This was almost hard for you to get as well.
It was a nightmare for me to get. So I want to give a massive shout out to, I believe it was Master of Malt.
Well done,
House of
Malt.
Sorry, House of Malt.
House of Malt.
And
Malt.
I want to give a shout out to Damien in Speyside.
Okay.
In White Abbey. He tracked this down and tried to get me it, even though it was ordered. I want to give a big shout out to Damien in Speyside. So it wasn't Speyside, it was Sipster and White Abbey.
Thank you, Damien, for getting us this amazing bottle. We really appreciate it. We can understand that it's obviously in high demand at the minute, given that it has just won such a prestigious award.
Yes, so it's in real high demand and it was sold out pretty much everywhere. And I had even like an 8-day wait on shipping alone, and it was just a nightmare trying to get. But we got our hands on it today for you guys and for us to taste and us to give it a go and see what it's like.
So this is going to be it is going to be a blind test. I've never tried GlenAllachie at all before.
Never, I actually.
But I think this is going to be a very good way to come into it. As I said, with it winning the award and with it being such a lovely presentation, we'll do an unboxing of it today, and we're going to do a blind taste test on it, which is going to be fantastic, I think.
Yeah, well, we'll give it a go.
Yeah, let's go for it.
I'm excited about this one.
So this is a single malt.
Single malt.
And it won 2025's Best Single Malt of the Year, which I think is going to be exciting. Oh my God, look at the colour of that.
That's a chunky boy.
Oh.
That is a chunky boy. So the box and the bottle, because we all love a whiskey that comes in a box, and the bottle is in a purple colour, purple and black. And
it is indeed a whiskey.
Yeah, it is indeed a whiskey. And it is bottled at 46% ABV.
Lovely. That's something interesting to see about it, because I've seen this a lot on a few of them as well, and it's, you may not get it from the picture quality, but if you have a bottle of this in your hand, it's a very, very dark blend. And
it is.
The thing that I've seen on a few bottles is no color added. So this color has come completely from the cask.
From the cask. And it is matured in a combination actually of PX, which is Pedro Jimenez.
Okay.
So anyone that doesn't know, Pedro Jimenez is a white wine grape, I believe. And it's matured in Oloroso sherry and virgin oak.
Brilliant.
So that's where it got all its colouring from, and it is a magnificent colour, I have to admit.
Fernsey, open that bottle.
Yeah, that's
right this minute. Open that bottle.
Oh, it's got a wee
I know.
power away.
Right, we'll go ASMR with it.
ASMR, right?
Ooh, I don't say that. I love these things. I'll fidget with this the entire way.
Let's hear the pop.
Come on, Burnsy.
Anticipation.
There's a good pop.
Come on. Give me a good one.
Oh, bravo.
It won pop of the year.
Well done,
Pop
well
of the year.
done. I think that's one of the best pops we've had so far.
Oh my God, Dave.
And you didn't trust yourself with a pop. You thought, no, get Dave to pop.
Get Dave to pop it. Oh my God, that smells phenomenal.
That's not the smell that I would collate with a Scotch.
No. I think it's because it was the sherry and the mix of the PX.
Yeah.
And I tried PX, the Redbreast.
Yeah.
The Pedro Jimenez Redbreast a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
I absolutely loved it. So I'm really, really looking forward to this. So a quick rundown of GlenAllachie. And it won Best Single Malt of the Year in the Whisky Awards. And it's actually run under a legendary master distiller called Billy Walker.
Okay.
And I did a quick bit of reading on Billy Walker. And he actually got...
William Walker.
William Walker.
Sorry,
William
Billy.
Walker. Yeah. So William Walker, I think he's around 80 at the moment. Yeah, so he's been in the game a long time and he's an absolute legend of the whiskey world, of the Scotch world. So he got an honours degree in chemistry, I believe in 1967 from Glasgow, University of Glasgow.
Okay.
Right? And he, like I said, he ran Ballantine's.
Right, okay.
So he ran Ballantine's for years and years, and that's where he started getting his...
Bottle of Valentine's 12 just sitting over there.
He bottled Ballantine's, and he started getting his roots into the whiskey industry from Ballantine's. And then he created Ben Ryack Distillery.
Never heard of it.
Never have I, but he created Ben Ryack GlenAllachie.
Okay.
And I'm going to butcher this pronunciation, GlenAllachie.
Okay.
So he is now incorporated with his partners of those 3 distilleries. And he not recently, I think it was in 2017, I think it was, he now went into GlenAllachie. What did I say Glenlivet for? There's a lot of Glens.
All the Glens.
So he now moved into GlenAllachie, and under his leadership, they have now won the Best Single Malt of the Year. Actually, twice in 2021 and now 2025.
Well done, Billy. Well done, Billy.
Well done, Billy. So an absolute legend of his craft. So, Billy, congratulations. Congratulations.
Right. Get his...
You do the pour.
Oh,
you do the
is
pour.
this a two-handed one?
This is a two-handed one, and you're doing the pour.
Producer Holly's going to shout at me because I'm creaking out in my chair here.
So,
I'm going to mess this up.
Just pour me a little.
Just a little. I like a lot.
Just a little one.
Oh, no, sorry. I'm sorry, Pernsey.
Don't me to...
No. No.
Don't me to raise.
I got it.
Do you want a two-handed one?
And I'm going two-handed.
That'll do.
That is
a great colour. Look at the colour. That is a fantastic
that
colour.
one. Even pouring that, like the smell that was coming out of that pour was amazing.
So it's also a Speyside whiskey.
Okay.
Speyside is a part of the Highland in Scotland. I believe it's around east of Inverness. And we've done that with Glenlivet, with Macallan. And there's a lot of Speyside whiskies. Balvenie, Glenmoray, Glenlivet, Tam
Didn't
Holland.
need to ask this time.
Producer Holly gets one.
Producer Holly's mic'd up this time.
Producer Holly. Could give her a microphone. Sorry. So the colour of it is absolutely phenomenal, and I'm really excited to give this a go. She got legs. It's very, very dark. Very dark.
Getting immediately honey.
I get in the sherry and grape.
But see, this is
Spicy as well,
Yeah,
like cinnamon.
It's given that. I think, well, obviously you're getting a lot of the sherry cask from it here.
Yes. Gotta get a bit of latte to cleanse the palate.
All right. Okay. That it does smell amazing. I said the sort of the honey and a bit of sort of citrus to it as well. Bit of dark chocolate into it as well. Real rich kind of flavors on the nose.
The nose is phenomenal on it. I'm getting a lot of cinnamon. A lot of cinnamon in it.
And our legs are lovely too.
We'll give it a go.
Have you? Yes. Sláinte.
Right, let's try. Wow.
Oh wow.
Wow.
That doesn't taste like a Scotch to me.
No, it doesn't. And I can see why I won Best Single Malt in the world.
That's fantastic.
That is a phenomenal drink.
That to me is a bit closer to like a pot kind of whiskey for me.
Yeah, well, it
I know obviously
like
it can't be called a pot whiskey if it's not done in Ireland, but I mean,
it is phenomenal. It is a phenomenal whiskey.
it doesn't.
Are you getting any sort of notes coming through?
Yeah, so
Tasting
it's
notes?
real buttery. That's
Oh.
yeah, so real buttery. There is a bit of that. I know we keep coming back to it, but that sort of marzipan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
I'm getting a bit of like orange zest from it.
yeah, like mandarin or something.
Yeah. And dried fruits. Wee bit of nutmeg maybe. Oh, it smells phenomenal. I love a good sherry.
Like almost no smokiness to it. No peat. So it's obviously
No, it's not a
whiskey
peated
anyway.
It's not a peated whiskey. Not at all.
Which is probably why I think that's where I always, address a Scotch as peated, but is it because anytime I've had a Scotch, it's always been a peated Scotch. So this is definitely, it definitely opened my flavor palette a lot.
Yes. Well, I did say I will get you into Scotch.
Yeah, I think you've done it. Like, that's fantastic.
It is a phenomenal whiskey. I must admit, it's really good.
There's no burn to it.
Yeah, I didn't get an ethanol burn. I'm just getting like an absolute explosion of every flavour under the sun from it.
Do you know what I'm imagining this would go really well with? See, on a really cold day,
Yeah.
that's going to warm me up. That's something I would reach to and go, this will warm. You know, they always trying to say, I'll have a wee whiskey to warm me up. That would be a bottle I'd go to.
Yeah,
Like,
100%.
that's 100% going to warm me up.
Get a wee fire lit.
Because it is,
Get the feet up.
That's it. That's where you're going to get the peat and the smoke, because it's the fire, and that's where it starts maybe.
The fire lit and the GlenAllachie coming out.
We bar chocolate somewhere.
Wee bar chocolate heading down there. And that sounds like a great night.
Oh,
That sounds like a fantastic night.
fantastic. Right.
Fantominous.
Again, I've said before in the past with any Scotch I've had, often really dries my mouth out. Hasn't done it.
Hasn't at all.
Oh, so it's a long lasting, like the taste is still there, it's lingering.
Yeah. And you've always said to me that most scotches that you've tasted, the finish on it's just gone straight away.
Yeah.
Which is why you always preferred an Irish.
Yeah.
Where that sort of lingers.
It is.
Yeah. That for me, the nutmeg, I'm getting a little bit of nutmeg that lingers, and a wee bit of orange zest that's lingering.
It's sitting on the middle of my tongue. So not the tip of the tongue, the teeth. It's sitting in the middle. It's sitting in the middle of the tongue, So I think because there's maybe a bit more, sorry, I'm not a biologist, but because there's more surface area to cover there, that's maybe why it's lasting a bit longer.
Well, that's your engineering side coming out of you.
Yes, because I engineered tongues.
I engineered the tongues. I created the type of the tongue, the teeth and lips.
Have you tried it?
What does producer Holly think?
I really like it. It reminds me of Christmas.
Yeah.
It's got like a brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
sugar.
Yeah.
Shot.
Again, and I got that dark cherry as well. I like that. I was expecting, assume that Scotch is going to have that peaty taste, and it doesn't. So my mind's blown.
Oh, okay. Holly.
Well done, GlenAllachie.
Well done, GlenAllachie.
You've made me a fan of Scotch here.
We've had a bottle of that.
Absolutely phenomenal bottle.
Now, speaking of the bottle, I know it was hard to get.
Yeah, a nightmare to get.
Pricey?
Actually, no. For the best single malt of the year, an award-winning bottle, you would expect maybe something that tasting. A 12-year-old Scotch maybe come in at around, north of 3 figures. I believe I paid around £60 for it, including delivery.
Do you reckon there's going to be inflation on it now that it's hit that award?
Yeah, I think once it, because of the demand on it's obviously shot up, and I think maybe it might increase. Our retailers might increase the value of it simply because of the demand is too high for it. At the moment. But I can understand why the demand is really high.
I can see why it's won Whiskey of the Year.
Yes.
I mean, bravo. I'm turned.
Oh, we've got him. We've got him, folks. We've
I
turned.
think this is going to be one that we're going to have to bring back
Definitely.
with a bit of a Scotch versus Irish.
Oh, okay.
That's a big contender. That's going to put a lot of them.
It's
Going to make it very tough.
It will.
I'm currently sitting trying to think what I would bring in to sort of try and. So I'm thinking if we're going to go maybe down to like a yellow spot.
Right. Okay.
12-year. I know it's a single pot and stuff like that, but I think that sort of 12-year with the flavor profile and stuff like that, I think that's going to be a hard one to judge.
It'll be a very difficult one to judge. And after tasting that, I know which way I'd probably favour it.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be a contention in my mind as to which way to go, because again, we all know I'm a big spot lover. I love my spots.
Can we knock the spot off the Dave?
I don't know. Come on. It's got the history. That doesn't have the history maybe yet, but it has that beautiful colour, that beautiful taste. Obviously, it's got the credentials to go with it.
I loved it.
Marvelous
Marvellous whiskey.
Absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. Again, coming down to presentation, I've said before, I love anything that comes in a box.
Yeah, you do. Anyone that wants to see? This is the box of it.
Lovely big box.
Lovely big box. And the box actually matches the bottle.
Really nice color. Yep. And again, I have a bottle of Crawley in the house that has that sort of purple color too as well. It just
Yes, what you think?
gives it that really nice color. That's a purple and gold.
Yes.
And the fact that the whiskey itself is like a really rich color just really, I think, makes that bottle pop as well. That's
really
still
is so
sitting
dark,
there. That's still there. Like, I mean, I haven't had to go back.
It's one you would sip over.
Oh yeah.
One you would sit down and maybe have it neat. Maybe a little bit of water, whatever way you want to drink it. Obviously, drink responsibly, folks.
Yes.
And
Obviously.
yeah, you would just sit, as you said, kick the feet up, light the fire, and warm up on a good winter's night
Yeah.
in the Highlands.
In the Highlands. But see, again, in the Highlands where it's probably freezing. So
I can see why
maybe a
Billy-
bit of that sort of thought process into it. We need to make this a nice warm, warm whiskey.
So maybe Billy lives up around the Highlands and he's going, listen, I need something that warms the stomach, warms the belly. You know,
It's made in a furnace.
yeah, it's made out of furnace, something to keep me warm at night,
No.
and it keeps him warm at night, and it does impress me much. It definitely does. Had to add that in there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It doesn't mean much.
It does impress me much. Well done, Billy. Absolutely phenomenal whiskey.
Cheers that again. We'll cheers that again.
Slant chipper.
That's a good one. So I think at this point, why don't we cut to the news?
Yeah, let's do the news.
To the news.
To the news. To the newsroom.
We are going to do the news of everything that's going on in this whiskey world.
Yep, and we are in a newsroom.
It's a bar.
It's a bar. It's a bar.
It's a bar.
What better newsroom to have than a bar, in all fairness? So this is a new segment of Whiskey News, and recently there has been the new Whisky Awards, as we discussed with the GlenAllachie, winning Best Single Malt of the Year.
Of 2025. So what else happened then? What else? Who else won awards, or who came out on top?
Who came out on top? So I'm going to give out, we are a little bit biased in all fairness,
Yes.
to the Irish. So I'm going to stick with the Irish industry and give a massive shout out to the world's best pot still.
Which was?
What do you think? What are we guessing for it?
Has to be in Middleton.
Has to be.
Has to be in Middleton.
Has to be. I have actually never tried this one.
Okay.
So this is a Redbreast 27.
Oh, there's the reason why we have it. Well done, Red
Well
Breast
done, well
27.
done. They won world's best pot still.
And that's, I think to honour that achievement,
Yeah.
we must now go and try it.
Oh, we have to.
We have to go and try it.
So we've tried the GlenAllachie 12, which won the best single malt.
Yep.
We have to now try the world's best pot still.
I think so. I think it's just,
We're just going
it'd
to
be
have to
rude
buy all
not
of it.
to.
Yeah, it would. So, on another one we're going to have to try, and a massive congratulations to down in County Wicklow, Pars Court Distillery, and for Cullen 15 won world's best grain.
Best grain.
Best grain. Absolutely phenomenal.
We didn't try that in Galway, did we?
No, I don't think we did. I can't remember having the for Cullen, but
I've heard the name. I think maybe the guy who was behind the bar that night in Galway, I think he mentioned the Fircullen.
right.
I think so.
Now, like I said, this is Pars Court Distillery. They also won Sustainable Distillery of the Year as
Oh,
well.
well done on the sustainability.
And
Love a good sustainable.
love a good sustainable distillery. And they also won Best Irish Blended.
Right, okay.
Yeah, for their Fircullen Falls won Best Irish Blended, and the Fircullen 15 won Best Single Grain.
Brilliant.
From, like I said, Pars Court Distillery. So guys, for everyone down there, unbelievable work. Unbelievable.
Well done.
Keep her lit. Keep her
Absolutely.
lit. And next one, sticking with the Irish.
Go for it.
Sticking with the Irish. A small distillery in the County
Down.
Down, isn't it?
Yeah, it's County Down.
In the Morange?
In the Morange, County
In the
Down.
Morange of Killowen.
Killowen.
Now,
Have you seen what this distillery looks like as well?
yes. I have.
It's a shed. It's class.
And that shed actually won Craft Producer of the Year.
Fantastic.
Of every distiller.
Well deserved.
And every distillery, Craft Producer of the Year. They actually have 2 flame-fed copper stills.
I've seen. I watched. I can't remember what documentary I watched on it, but I saw them and went, "That's incredible that they're producing this whiskey from." Honestly,
Flame-fed stills?
Yeah, it just looks like someone's shed.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I believe Crawley is also flame fed.
Is it? Mm-hmm. Right. So I believe that Killowen are known for their 3 and 4 year Baron Tool.
Okay.
But they're best known and they're really well known for their rum and raisin.
Really?
Rum and raisin.
Okay.
So it's apparently a sherry and rum cask.
Sick.
And with a little bit of peated with port as well.
Cool.
So I'm really, really looking forward to the rum and raisin. And we are going down to try them as well in the thing.
Whiskey Social? Belfast Whiskey Social, yeah.
We are indeed.
So we'll see you there. And
see you there.
congratulations on the amazing award.
Can't wait to all the more whiskies. And well done, Killowen. Congratulations.
Well done, well done, well done.
Another shout out. Now this is a bigger one.
Okay.
A bigger distillery.
Is this the one that I can see that's written down there in all capitals?
All capitals. All caps. This is Teeling. Teeling won Visitor Attraction and Marketing Team of the Year at the Whisky Awards.
Interesting.
That they are in Dublin, I believe, aren't they?
We've tried Teeling before, I think.
We have tried the Whisky.
Yeah,
before.
I've bought a bottle of Teeling before. You stand on my toe?
I stood on your
Sorry,
toe. I wasn't hinting at anything. I just stood on your toe there.
I'll just move over
I was
here then.
going for a stretch.
How
Come.
dare you.
So a massive congratulations to the whole team at Teeling.
So visitor attraction.
Visitor Attraction and Marketing Team of the Year. So they won 2 separate awards for
Fantastic.
each. And I haven't actually done the distillery in Teeling, and I need to.
A distillery tour, maybe. I mean, we've got a couple. Yeah. I mean, do you want us to come down and say hello and we could have a wee tour? Sure.
It would be great. Like, I love Teeling. I've tried a few other whiskies and then I've loved every one that I've tried. And last shout out to Irish distillers staying in Dublin. Mm-hmm. So I believe it was Jamie Jordan, Manager of the Year on...
Can't even read your own.
I can't even read my own. It's all small. So she was the Distillery Manager of the Year. Okay. And David Byrne, he was the Visiting Attraction Manager of the Year.
No relation.
No relation.
Oh, okay.
No relation. And Burns, that's Byrne.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
You know by now.
Sick.
You think you would know?
It's going to be Burnsy, mate.
So everyone that I've just read out there, all the Irish ones, I want to say a massive congratulations.
Salute you.
Well done.
Well done.
Keep up the fantastic work, and I can't wait to see you. Can't wait to see you in any social events. Can't wait to see you any new things you produce. And yeah, great.
Wee cheeky distillery tours.
Wee cheeky distillery tour.
Back to the podcast.
Back to the podcast.
Back to the podcast. That was a great news segment, Burnsy.
It was brilliant, wasn't it?
That was a nice
was
transition. We did that. Ooh.
That was a quick one.
It's not as if we just sat here and then put, like we did it later on or anything like that.
No, not at all.
We clearly left the table and went and set it up somewhere else and then came back to it.
Obviously. And in the process, we also did add a little bit of water.
We've added a wee bit of water to it just to give it its full, like I don't think it needed it.
No, definitely not.
In saying that, it's always worth just to try and see if it opens up any notes.
Let's give it a go.
No, I was going to smell it first, but all right.
That's that.
It has changed it.
It completely changed it.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of ruined it a little bit.
I don't say it's ruined it. It's changed it.
For me, it's not ruined it, but it's kind of nullified all the tasting notes that I would get for it. That, you know, that orange zest and that spices.
What that's done is it's just, to me, all I'm getting is a bit of overbearing on spice.
Yes.
And that's about it.
Yeah.
So again, drink whatever way you want to drink it.
Yes, definitely. If that's what you like, and like I said, for me, I have a few whiskies that I would only drink with a little bit of ice or a little bit of water. I would definitely take that neat.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Take that neat.
I don't think it hasn't ruined it for me, but it's taken away a bit of character.
Yes.
So again, you can go and try it yourself, see what you think. Adding a wee bit of water. There was only a few drops. It wasn't a lot of water.
It wasn't a lot of water in it.
I think it did open up a wee bit more of the aroma.
Yes,
but
it did.
Taste-wise, it's sort of...
It nullified a lot of the taste. Like a lot of the orange zest, a lot of the cinnamon, a lot of the spices. I maybe ruined it was a bit harsh. It kind of
Ruined it.
Ruined it. You ruined it. It nullified the taste. I think it nullified everything that went into it a little bit. And
Say nullified one more time.
nullified. And yeah, it nullified the...
Words lost all meaning.
Yeah. It just killed a lot of the tasting for me. Anyway. But on that note, hey.
On the whiskey note?
On that whiskey note, we're going to do Burnsy's question of the week. Burnsy's question of the week.
Until we get its own wee jingle, we'll just dance on camera like this.
We're going to do Burnsy's question of the week.
Right, go ahead. What you got for me?
So Dave,
Burnsy.
you have 30 bills, 30 squids, right?
Okay.
You walk into a bar and you walk into an off license.
Okay.
You can only spend the £30 on one thing. Once you spend it or once you buy whatever you're buying, the budget is gone. So you've got £30, you go into a bar, what do you order? It can be anything. It doesn't have to be whiskey. It can be anything at all.
I always like a whiskey and a Guinness.
A whiskey, it's one thing.
Oh,
It's one thing.
it's
I'm not going to make it easy on you.
I just like order whatever I want.
No, it's one thing. One thing. You have £30 in a bar, one thing.
I'm not keeping change.
You can keep a change.
Okay.
You can keep that.
So there's a toss up here between what I'm going to do. You can either go for just straight off the bat and say, right, I want top shelf whiskey. I want to spend 30 quid on like a 21-year Bushmills or a Middleton Very Rare or something like that. Mm-hmm. Or
You can get around in.
you said I'm going to buy one thing.
What are you joking?
Don't change the rules now because you
Get
think
around
I'm not
it.
going to spend the whole money. At this point, I would go and I want to try something new.
Oh, okay.
And purely based
I wasn't expecting that answer.
Purely based on this episode, I think I would look at a Scotch.
Okay. Have any in mind or?
No. But I think based on what we've drank before and the fact that I have tried it before and I'm not necessarily a peated kind of guy,
Right.
but I think I want to try and open my taste palate a wee bit.
Oh, we'll get you there.
So I would go, and I know this is about GlenAllachie, but it is completely different. I would go for a Lagavulin 16.
A Lagavulin.
Lagavulin.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was not expecting that on. A Lagavulin.
Yeah, I'm going to go completely off kilter. It's not my £30. I get to keep a change.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Go for a tip. Go for a tip.
Okay, well, we'll tip the bartender.
bartender.
I'd have to go for something that I wouldn't spend my money on. So Lagavulin 16.
A Lagavulin. I wasn't expecting that answer. Wow. Right, okay.
Coming at you from all angles.
Yes. Blindsided me a little bit.
Yeah.
So, the other part of the question was you walk into an off license.
Mm-hmm.
What are you buying for £30?
Jack Daniels.
Oh.
Bottle Jack.
A wee JD?
Yep, Bottle Jack.
Okay.
And
I like that.
the reason being, I mean, I could go for Jameson, I could go for something, but when it comes down to, after episode 1, I've discovered that I could probably enjoy Jack neat.
Yes.
And with that being the case, Bottle Jack, it's always under 30 quid. You're not going to break the bank with that.
No.
And you're getting something that you can do multiple things with. You can put it in cocktails, you can have it neat, you can put it with a nice, just Jack and Coke, JD&C.
A wee JD&C.
Good for a poker night.
Great for a poker night.
It's good to have. It's one of those bottles where you just set it in the middle of the table and it's a communal whiskey.
Yes, a communal whiskey. Ooh, fancy. Great answer. Mm-hmm. Fantastic answer. I didn't think you're going to come out with Lagavulin. That was a commit I left. Jesus, I didn't think you were going to give me a peated whiskey. And a Lagavulin too.
A Lagavulin.
Why a Lagavulin?
Well, again, there's a history to Lagavulin with me and you. And it was the time we went down to Dublin.
Okay.
And we sat and we drank Guinness after Guinness after Guinness, drink responsibly, in the Guinness storehouse.
Yes.
And then we thought after about 4 hours, we need to move on and we need to go somewhere.
Yeah.
And we literally walked out and we walked straight into the next bar.
And on the Liffey.
You're literally
Oh,
talking
okay.
maybe 10, 15 steps.
Yep.
And that's as far as we went. We went in, we sat down, we ended up getting chatting to a couple of Yanks.
A couple of yaks.
If you
That's
remember.
Americans, by the way.
And you went up and ordered the Lagavulin 16. That was the first time I'd ever tried it. And so it just has a nice memory to it. Because it's good.
Yeah.
And again, I always often go back to saying that whiskey often changes depending on the scenario and your surroundings.
Yes, definitely.
And that one, we were in this lovely warm bar in Dublin on a Liffey, fire going, sunshine outside,
Brilliant.
smoky peated whiskey.
Smoky peanut whiskey.
And that was the first time I tried it. And that was the one time I looked at it and went, I could actually enjoy these.
Yeah, I think at that point when I bought it, you went, it wouldn't overly be me, but I did like it. And you were like, because I had tried that Lagavulin once, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And I was like, I have to try and get Dave into this, see what he likes it, because you were just Irish.
Yeah.
So I was trying to open up the mind a little bit there.
No, you did a good job. And I said, it's, again, if I'm not going to go in and I'm going to go a wee bit off kilter, I think with this podcast adventure, I think that's where I would like to go with it, is become a bit more
Open.
yeah, and let's try a few new things. Let's try, because I know we've looked ahead and we've got a load of things coming up, and we've looked into just off kilter whiskies that we'd never even have branched into before. So I know there's a lot of stuff coming up, and it's going to make us explore whiskey a lot more.
A lot more, yeah. That's what I wanted out of it.
Having been in doing the Titanic distillery as well and talking with Damien, he really opened my mind up to a lot of different ways and the whole process behind whiskey and distilling, and the blends and how they interact. And he used a really good term that I thought was, he uses the blend as an ingredient.
Yes.
And
So
I think that's a really good way of looking at it, as well. I need to be able to cook with more ingredients.
Cook with more ingredients. He was a phenomenal distiller. Yeah, he was such a good tour.
So was Billy.
So was Billy, and I love that. So Damien, thank you very much again. Opened their minds up to everything, and yeah, it was brilliant.
No. Well, listen, that was a great whiskey.
Phenomenal.
Well done getting a hold of it.
Yeah, thank you for House of Malt for getting me that whiskey, and yeah,
See you on the next episode.
Sláinte.
Sláinte.